guys, welcome to Virtual Programming. It's me, Elda. Tonight we're going to make this really fun bicycle tire wreath. I've got two here. I've put the supplies in the description, so hopefully you guys are going to hop on and watch me real quickly. In the meantime, I'm going to go over the supplies that you need for your project tonight. So super fun project. If you guys by any chance have an old 10-speed bike around, save the tires, because this is what you can make with it. I kind of wish I would have kept some of the tires from my kids' bikes when they were little, because I think this would be a really special momentum if you wanted to do something like that. So anyways, what you guys are going to need for the project tonight is you're going to need a bicycle tire. And as you can see, this one is copper. You really can't tell from the lighting in here, which is kind of a bummer, because this one is actually rose gold, so it's really pretty up close. Maybe I'll take it down and show you up close. So 10-speed tire. If you cannot find a 10-speed tire and you really want to, hi Emma, thanks for watching. If you can't find a 10-speed tire and you really want to make this project, dollar store. They have these little ones. So hi Sue, thanks for watching. This little wreath right here, which I sprayed gold, was from a dollar store tire. So if you don't have one, hi Dolores, thanks for watching. You can always check the dollar store and get a mini tire. So, and most of the supplies that I have here today are also from the dollar store, so this is actually a very inexpensive project to do. So you're gonna need your tire for starters. You're going to need spray paint. Like I said, I got gold, I got bronze, actually for the one, it's like a copper bronze, and rose gold. It does take quite a bit. It took one whole can of spray paint for the big ones. You're also going to need some ribbons, and like I said, I got all my supplies for this project at the dollar store. So except for my ribbon, but you can't get there. I just happen to have ribbon. And then just a collection of flowers, whatever color scheme you want to go. You're going to need some wire, and I like to use zip ties. So I've got these little itty bitty white zip ties, some wire cutters, and scissors. So those will be your supplies for tonight. First thing I want to tell you is when you get your tire, you're going to want to wash it down. You can scrub it down with the stainless steel brush if there's any like rust or anything on there. Mine, however, were not, so that was good. You can seal them prior. Your paint will stick better if you put like a sealant spray paint. I did not, because I'm going to hang mine up and then I'm not going to move it, so it'll be fine. I'm going to be very careful to touch these. Inside your tire, there's a mechanism that will stick out like this. I thought it was kind of cool, so I left it on mine, but then it wouldn't hang flat on the wall. You're gonna wanna take it off. You're gonna need 2 pairs of vice grips to take it off, or pliers, and it's really greasy. So be careful, because there is a lot of oil on that part. So that's what you have to do to prepare your tire. So this is the one I wanna show you. I'm gonna take this one down, and I'm going to hang the other one up so you can see me making it. But if you can see on this one is the rose gold one. Try to get that closer to you. These are actually Annabelle hydrangeas from my garden. So I wanted to try using these because in the fall, these actually dry a really pretty color. So I like these because I think in the fall when these dry and get kind of a brown color, they'll look really pretty with the rose gold. So this is just, like I said, a collection of miscellaneous flowers all the way around the edge. I filled this one in with my fresh flowers, and then you just want to tie a ribbon on the top. So here's the finished product. I want to show you, a little trick I did with this one. This one, actually, I don't know if you can see the flowers on this. The light's a little bright here, but hi Rosa, thanks for watching. This one right here, hi Cheryl, thanks for watching. These were like pretty pink, really pink colored flowers, and I didn't want them so much pink. So I actually spray painted my flowers with a little marshmallow colored paint, so they kind of match these. So literally this whole one right here probably cost me maybe $4 to make. So really fun project. So that's the mini Dollar Tree one. So and we're gonna make this next one. I don't really have a plan for this, so we are gonna go through this one together. so first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to hang this. And I'm going to put a little, try to get a thicker ribbon. I've just made a big mess. Sorry guys, going through all my supplies. You can't see all my mess. I guess you probably see in the back of my head. We're gonna go ahead and hang it on the wall so that you guys can see how we did it. And I don't know if you noticed on the other wreath too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and loop this, a really simple tie on my tire. The other one had a really fun reflector on there, so I thought that was fun. I left the reflector on the rose gold one. I'll try to hold this one up close to you for you guys too. This is the bronze. I don't know if you can tell. So this is a really fun bronze. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna build up, this is where I took also the, that mechanism that I showed you. So you're gonna wanna take any center parts out. What you wanna do is, you wanna kind of build up your wreath. So you're gonna start at the top and you're gonna start at the bottom. You're gonna find your beginning and your end points. Hi Lucy, thanks for watching. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to literally zip tie this right on here. You can go ahead and use floor wire if you want. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. I am not using floor wire. I think zip ties, well, they were easier when it was hanging outside. I think zip ties are a lot, this is proving me wrong, but typically zip ties are a lot easier. This is the fun about doing things live. Okay, so here we go. And now you can always go back through with your wire cutters if you want these, or I'm sorry, with your wire. If you want these to lay in a different direction, we'll go back through and we can wire these, but I kind of like that right there. So that is my curve on the top, and this will be my curve on the bottom. Take off this tag, go with this one, and I'd say you want to go about like a quarter around your tire, fills it in kind of nicely. Hi Rosa, thank you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead now and we are going to put our bottom one on. So I made my other one outside and I had it hanging on my deck and I was sitting down and it was really easy to do. Okay, so here we go. So there's our top. I'll flip this around and see if I can get, there we go. Get that to hang in a little different direction. And I'm gonna fill it in with one more. And like I said, I'm just doing this one right from scratch so you guys can see the whole entire process. I'm gonna fill the bottom one in a little bit more. Get my wire cutter. Sorry, I feel bad I have my back to you. I probably should be standing on the other side of my tire, but. I have an American flag on my front porch too, and as soon as I take that down, I'm going to put this on my porch because I really think this is a fun spring project. Okay, so I'm gonna use, so these are the dollar store hydrangeas, similar to the ones that I picked from my yard. So you see how long these are? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut them so that use your wire cutters and cut them so that they're about, maybe your stems are about 6 inches long. Because you don't need all that stem on there. And like I said, I didn't pre-do any of this because I wanted you guys to see the entire process. So I am just going ahead and snipping those so they're about that long. You guys can see that. And we'll do it to all of them. And currently right now at the dollar store, they have a lot of really pretty flowers. So I kind of hit the flower jackpot when I went shopping for these. Cutting them all off. Short, like I said, about 6 inches. You guys can see that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bundle of about 3, and I'm just gonna sort of stagger the stems a little bit, and now I'm going to zip tie them together before I zip tie them onto my wreath. So that way we're dealing with a bundle of flowers instead of one at a time. And I will show you in 1 second. All right, So now I've taken the bunch, and now we're just gonna start laying these on here like that. I'm gonna get my other bunch together. Same thing, zip tying these like I showed you guys. This was a little fuller. Be careful when you trim them. I did lose one in my trim. Okay, so here's my second bunch. This one didn't cooperate. It's easy with the zip ties. I'm gonna slide it right back in. There we go. Okay, so these are my little bunches of hydrangeas. Before I put those on though, I'm gonna go ahead, I got these little tiny yellow ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my yellow ones, and I found, got one more bunch of hydrangeas, which I know I'm gonna need. So for a full-size bike tire, you're gonna probably want about 3 stems of the bigger flowers, okay? Just to give you guys an idea. I'm gonna zip these together. Let's try this. We'll zip them together. I'm gonna do it loosely. I'm gonna trim it, and then I'm gonna pull the lengths through. So, there we go. Trim these. So this makes my my third bunch of hydrangea stems. Okay, so it is easier to clip them when they are separate. 1, 2, 3. This one's got 4 on it. Okay. So here's all of our hydrangeas. I want to show you everything that I have to work with too. And I have these, I thought these were really sweet. These are these little, have a little bit of yellow. So we're gonna put a little pop of yellow. And trim that stem like the other ones. I know you guys know how to trim these, but there we go. I'm going to zip tie this together. So I'm thinking about this as I was gathering my supplies. Like I said earlier, I've gotten rid of a lot of bikes as my kids have gotten older, and it would have been nice to keep some of them for this. Okay, I also have a bunch of eucalyptus, and I'm gonna take this and I'm going to add some eucalyptus to the top of that. And then again, actually I'm gonna add this one to the bottom and one to the top. You guys can see, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I hope you can. I'm sorry if you can't. We're going to put this one on here, like this. And we will go through and snip all of that extra stuff off when we're done. Okay, there's the eucalyptus. Move it around a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and add my yellow, and you can see this is starting to fill in nicely now. I'll show you guys too, we'll go ahead and we'll wire a couple on just so you guys, if you don't like zip ties, we'll go through the wire process for a couple of these. Can you guys see this? Can you actually see what I'm doing? Hi Diane, thanks for watching. All right, so that one was wired on. We're gonna, and I like to keep it even, but this is, you know, completely up to you guys. We'll go with our, so I put eucalyptus on the bottom. I'm gonna go with some more eucalyptus on the top. Back to our zip tie. And total personal preference on this, like I said, I like mine to kind of be evenly balanced. But some people like to do things a little off-centered, and that is fine too. Fun thing about this is nothing is permanent. You can, oh, okay, good, I'm glad. Thank you for answering. All right, now this one got a little snug. These are really tiny zip ties, but it worked. We have a few stems going on there. This one's gonna be hard to clip off. I don't wanna make you guys go through that right now. Let's see if I can clip this one off. So you wanna take all these off. But that is, these are pretty tough. Actually, I'm just gonna bend them up for now so we can finish this. We can go back and trim them later. I'm gonna tuck them right under right in the spokes. Perfect spot for the, perfect use for the spokes. Okay, so that's pretty much our base. We'll go with one more stem of yellow up here, and then we'll start adding our hydrangeas. These ones have a lot thinner stems, so they were a lot easier to trim off. And I'm gonna go ahead and go with wire again, just because I know I'm gonna go around that thick stem right now. And I have really teeny tiny zip ties. So if you do wanna use zip ties, probably a good idea to get 2 sizes. All right, go ahead and put the yellow. I don't know how well you guys can see the color, but these flowers have like a really, that's what gave me the idea to spray paint my pink ones. They have a really nice little hint of yellow on, or white on them. They look really pretty up close. Okay, so here we have our yellow. So, okay, so you can see how this is coming along now. I'll probably take this and just put a piece of wire right there so it's not hanging so low. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add on our main flowers now. And if we need a filler, I have these tiny little ones to add in there. So we're gonna cut a couple pieces. I'm gonna go with wire on these guys. And now you can see it's really coming together. I'm trying to read the comments. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm open to it. All right, there's one bunch. I like where that is. Now I'm just going to tighten it up real well. Wire. And if you guys have flowers that are, hi Bruce, thanks for watching. If you guys have flowers that are not actually hanging the way you want, you can always go back through with some hot glue and just glue them right into place. All right, now I'm going to go with one little bunch of these guys, and I'm going to fill it in right here, and then I'm going to add my last bunch of hydrangeas. Get just wire these. Don't forget to take all your tags off. I have one other really fun little bunch of flowers I'll show you guys that I found. Take that off. We're gonna snip these, wire them off. I don't know if you guys can see this. So make my arm muscles. Oh, I missed what you said. I'm sorry. Your comment went by too fast. Hi, Nancy. Thanks for watching. Okay, one more little snip. There's always one, right? Okay, so we're gonna put this one right in. Oh no, look, it fell out. So this is why you want to bundle them together. So this one I did with wire, and look, it didn't cooperate as well as the zip tie did. Okay, so now they're nice and together, and I'm going to pop that one right here. Don't worry about all, like I said, don't worry about all your extra wires right now. Don't worry about all your stems. When we're all done, just clip them all off. And you'll be able to see which ones need to go. It's a little tricky to do hanging up. Like I said, it worked real well outside on my deck, but okay. I think that one looks cute there. All right, we'll go with our last bunch of hydrangeas, and I think we will be good. This one I know I need to use wire. Thank you, Nancy. All right, last one right there. What do you guys think? Aside from the stems, I think this is going to work. This little guy, so this is a candidate for a little hot glue right there. But it's just because of the angle I think I'm doing this at. So I'm going to tighten up the little, tiny little ones right now before I put my hydrangeas on. these guys didn't cooperate either very well. So, last bunch. Another zip tie. Hope you guys all had a, hi Kelly, thanks for watching, a nice holiday. It's definitely July weather, wasn't it this weekend? Okay, so you guys can see all this stuff going on right here now, right? Just so you know, when you're putting it together, this whole bunch, just try to tuck back behind them. You can see now you can't even see it. So once it's hanging on the wall, you won't even see that little part. Okay, let me get a little bit of wire. I think I can zip tie this one. We're gonna try. I do think they hold a little better than the wire. I don't know if you guys know the zip tie trick too. If you have your zip tie is too short, just put two together. Now you have a long one. So this one is going to go on with a longer zip tie. And that will solve that problem. Do you guys see this one little flower here? It's keeps popping out. I think it looks really cute there, but I sense that it is not wanting to stay. All right, this would have been easier laying down. Definitely think so. All right. Now we just have to fix this guy. I don't know why it's not sticking in there like it should. There we go. Okay, so this is the only thing right here right now. I think we need a little filler, and I don't know if you guys can see these, but I think these are really fun flowers. So I'm gonna take a couple of these, and I'm gonna use them to kind of fill in that spot right there. What do you think? That'll work. And I'm gonna try wire on that one, because it's gonna have to be in a good spot. So I'm gonna grab this little bunch, I'm gonna slide this one under, and I'm gonna kind of just go over all of this with my wire. It's pretty fine wire, so you really won't see it unless you're up super, super close. All right, now you just go through and fill it in. So aside from clipping all of our zip ties, here you have it, you guys. Another bicycle tire wreath. So save your old bicycles. If you have little kids and they outgrow their bike, you can use any kind of bike tire. Here you have it, bicycle tire wreath. So this is the one with the fake flowers, and if you have any of these Annabelle hydrangeas in your yard, there you go, you can have one with fresh flowers, and then just let it naturally dry. It'll be really pretty in the fall too. So thank you guys for watching. Here's my bicycle tire wreath, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. But we have some fun programs that I did last year that you guys can watch again. So thank you for watching. You guys have a good night, and I will see you in 2 weeks live again. Bye.